Today, Precarious plays
Torment, Tides of Numenera. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
You wanna go?
No, not that way.
Me neither. I don't wanna go either, which is why I want a silver tongue.
Okay. Let's go and stay where we are.
Alright, people, I'm going to talk us out of this. That's it. You did it. Does this mean we can go back to the real world? I don't think so, villain. But it does mean we are free, finally.
He turns to you.
Thank you, friend. Go. We will follow. Something's not right. Shadows, angles. It's safer for her to go first. That's fine. I silvered my tongue. We're gonna be alright. Leave area.
Don't we have like a bit of the sorrow? Yeah.
We do. What is happening?
I think a piece of the sorrow jumped out and then it exploded us into a portal.
KO.
Yep.
Oh, not really. Not for long.
Oh, we don't know that. It could have been ours. I saw what happened. Are you all right? That thing almost killed you.
Yeah, what did happen? Because I kind of know where it came from.
It blasted you out of a part of your mind.
Into another part of your mind. His voice is somber.
The sorrow must be gathering its strength, taking spaces in your mind to keep you from reaching your full potential. I don't know why it doesn't just destroy you. Maybe the fragments aren't strong enough. Yet. It's alright though, we have more important things to do, right? Like get that chamber fixed.
Something feels odd about this man, but it takes a while to put your finger on it. It's his thoughts. They aren't there. Or rather, they're there, but they're indistinct. A kind of white noise that blends in too well with the background hush of this place.
Whoa.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a talk. We'll just go top to bottom. Are you always here? He shrugs.
Where else would I be?
Okay, I found the resonance chamber, but it's broken.
Yeah, I saw that. You don't see everything you do. I don't see everything you do out there in the world, but I definitely saw that. You have to find a way to fix it.
Well, I am going to say what should I do now, even though you just told me to find a way to fix the resonance chamber. But what should I do now?
With the chamber broken, I'm not sure. We need to find someone who can fix it. The chamber's our only hope. Without it...
How did activating the clock in the real world open that other fathom?
Who knows? It's probably triggered something in your mind. Made a bridge you didn't have before. Maybe you did have the bridge once, but you lost it.
I don't think this is us. I'm just saying. Like, this thing said that it's me, but I don't think it is. It's my bet, currently. Your thoughts are fuzzy. Why can't I read them? His voice is dry, but his smile takes some of the sting from his words.
I imagine it's because we're in a place of pure thought. I'm a construct of pure thought in that our conversation is taking place in the level of thoughts. Most things here aren't real. It'd be like reading your own mind.
Good cover story, buddy. Could other fathoms open like that?
Maybe. You've already made a lot of changes to this place. At this point, nothing would surprise me.
How do I get back this time?
The portal's still there. I don't see why it wouldn't work twice.
If this is my mind, why don't I remember this place?
I told you as much as I know. It's your mind, and that means you're in control. You just need to figure out how to unlock its secrets. I don't know how, but I think the resonance chamber will do that for us. It'll unite us, make us whole again.
I need to avoid fixing the resonance chamber. Is there anything to do while I'm here?
You mean apart from the cabaret acts, distilleries, and endless adventure just behind the next wrinkle in your mind?
He jabs you in the arm with his elbow.
Ha! And if you believe that, sorry, but it's your mind. There's nothing like that here. I've looked.
Oh.
Still, you've changed things plenty already. Wouldn't be surprised if something showed up here eventually.
Has anything changed since the last time I was here?
Ooh.
Look around, it's your mind. Okay, I'm leaving. You're suspicious. I've got my eye on you, the Spectre. Is that the portal? What is that?
The portal has collapsed into this tiny pulsing sphere. Something about it strikes you as angry, though you'd be hard-pressed to say why.
Okay, it just says examine. I can't interact with it. Nice crystals. Very pretty staircase. At least I've got some taste, and I do love purple. Look at that. Put LEDs in the floor. Nice. Ooh. Wow. Okay. What is that? The sorrow shattered the mirror leading back to the dark fathom. Glass shards hiss when you touch them. Okay. Snaky glass.
Shards, plural shards, so our character tried touching more than one?
I mean, we had a minute.
Okay.
Let's leave. Bye. Bye. Very beautiful purple room that I designed myself and was definitely not orchestrated by a suspicious mind control calling himself the Spectre.
Yeah, I made that. Me. I did it. I made all of you.
So, do we tell these goons what we've discovered? I think so, just to get the story to progress, but I'm not a fan. Like, you guys
excited about it?
Yeah, you guys suck. I'm just gonna tell you that I have the people that were jammed in this clock do not agree with you. They got bad news. What's up, Casmine?
You return, you returned to us, and you have completed your task. What did you see inside the clock?
It's not good for your cult, buddy. Tell us!
She is nearly breathless with excitement.
Should I lie? I don't have to tell you.
I think we can probably get away with it with our charisma. We don't want to help them, right?
Not really. Well, but I don't know. I might want to talk to them just to tell them what's going on because it's kind of rude to... I don't know. I don't know if this could sway anybody, but I think it's worth telling them.
Well, hold on. That might reveal that we have an ability that other cast-offs don't.
Okay.
And that might make us unhelpfully interesting to them.
Look, in this situation, option 2 is lie. Option 1 is tell the truth that they're not gonna like. Option 3 is the non-option that's just almost the same as lie. And I want to have an effect on this situation if it is at all possible.
What effect do you think it's going to have?
I might make them very angry, or maybe it'll dissolve their weird cult. I don't know.
Why? Why would it do that?
Because they revere the changing god.
Yeah.
And I just freed 3 spirits trapped in a clock that are also cast-offs that can vouch for me, saying that, yeah, our dad's a dick. Stop.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Will it work that way? Probably not, because this is a story, and, you know, complications make things interesting. But I definitely don't want to lie, because that's kind of boring, and then I don't have to tell you.
You spent your whole focus bonus on lying. You are so weird.
I am.
You're like, I'm gonna be charismatic and get my way, but I don't like lying.
There are lots of ways to be charismatic.
No! No! It's code! It's code for lie good.
I just want
lie, seduce, cheat, steal, word steal,
spin. I don't
lie.
Spin. All right. I picked.
Disappointment
Legacy has shifted.
Disappointment creases my I'm sorry, her face.
I know these names. They're not new to us. They were favored servants of. Wait a minute. You're supposed to read Casmine. Disappointment creases her face.
No, I was doing Minion. I got that confused before, but now I got it.
Okay, I know these names. They're not new to us. They were favored servants of your creator, cast-offs who served him well indeed. Diviatiku.
It feels like it should be Diviatus. Like, it should have an S in it, right?
Right.
Diviatus?
Diviatiku brought the order of truth to Sega's cliffs, but they betrayed their holy trust and disappeared. Blue Tide raised a small amount. What does it mean? Woo! Okay.
He sighs.
Nevertheless, we will honor our arrangement.
Okay.
You sought answers about who might repair the resonance chamber. We know that your sire built it with the aid of another cast-off, still unknown to us. Perhaps one of your siblings might know where to find him, or her. I know of one other cast-off still in the city, the albino assassin Matkina. They call her the White Death.
Hold on. I'm just imagining the cast-off taking notes, and then it's like, okay, albino assassin. Hold on. Is that... So, they exclusively traffic in albino targets? Like white rhinos and stuff? Or they are...
Albino themselves. Is this an adjective for them or their work?
And then like they think they're gonna clear it up. It's like, well, they call her the White Death, and it's like, that's not as helpful as you think it is.
Yeah, she wore a camouflaging cloak and brought destruction in her wake. Yeah, still not helpful. The last I heard of her, she was in the underbelly.
He restrains a shudder.
Seek her, but be wary. Yay, we get to go back to the part of town I actually like. Woo! Okay.
Your travels have left you more experienced, allowing you to advance. This will grant you a choice of improving your statistics, skills, or abilities. To do this, open your character sheet.
Very good. Yep.
Open your character sheet.
Spend your experience points by...
Okay, 4 advancement steps. When you gain all 4 steps, you will increase your tier, unlocking a new selection of abilities and other bonuses.
Where's the little plus? What are they talking about?
It said next to the experience bar.
So I click this.
Yeah. Pardon me, I was trying to speak, but then I burped and hiccuped, and I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh boy, the internals are completely falling apart. I'm just gonna...
No, don't make me laugh! That's even worse! Oh, I'm gonna implode! Oh, man. Oh, that was such a, like...
Oh no, you know what I just pictured?
That was such, like, a critical error moment. I felt it. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
I just imagined, like... Have you ever seen people, like, pierce a small hole and blow an egg out of its shell? Like, you poke 2 holes, and what you do is you poke 2 holes, and then you pierce the yolk on the inside, and then you shake it up, and then you carefully blow the egg out of its shell. I assumed that that's roughly what you were experiencing.
Do you know what I was imagining? Have you ever seen like an artist's impression of like a submersible at crush depth that loses pressure and then it just like collapses in on itself? Yeah. Ugh. That's what it felt like.
Okay, well.
Okay, you can select each option once per tier, but we have to get all 4 to go to the next tier, so it's not really a choice. It's just what
first.
Right?
That's what I'm getting to, but you know. Increase stat pools, increase edge. Remind me what edge is?
I don't know.
Effort? What is that? Ability or skill? That makes sense.
Extra effort might mean, like, I think we can spend more. Yeah, so max effort, we can spend 2 points on one thing, on one check.
Okay.
I don't think that we have enough points right now to make that worthwhile. Increasing stat pools, this seems like it would be like having more spell slots, essentially. Like it gives you endurance.
I like that idea.
Normally I would be attracted to that, but we don't actually know how long the adventuring day is in this game.
What is edge?
Let me Google it.
Yeah, find out.
I wonder, like, I'm looking around for
intelligent nano who brandishes a silver tongue. Do they need edge?
Do you see it anywhere on the periphery?
I don't, which is why. I just see stats, abilities, skills, offense, defense, armor, resistance. I mean, fetals.
Oh.
What is edge?
Edge provides a bonus to all tasks and challenges that use a particular stat. For each point of edge in that stat, you can use 1 level of effort at no stat pool cost.
We're doing that. Right?
This also reduces the activation cost of abilities, eventually making some of them free to activate.
That. Right?
Yeah, like doing intellect. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
You can
you can cancel out of it.
Yeah. You can use 1 level of effort at no stat pool cost. I mean, intellect...
Should I do it for... I mean, how much intellect?
Well, intellect is our primary stat.
Yeah, but didn't we decide not to do, like, a dump stat? No, that's for a different game, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't really have, like, a major weakness because we weren't sure how much we were going to have to rely on just our character.
Well, this is my descriptor right here, intelligent nano who brandishes a silver tongue. So if I'm not working on my intellect being completely ridiculous, what am I doing, right?
Yeah.
And we can do this once per tier, so if we decide that it's a huge advantage and we wish we had chosen something else, we can do something next tier.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Because it's glowing. Right?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah,
It
it's
is
just hard to
glowing.
tell because it was purple.
Too purple.
Glowy purple.
Alright.
Oh, and the edge is in the upper right-hand corner. That's what the little bubble, the smaller bubble is.
Oh. Yes, I am very smart. Okay, we're done here. Alright, quest completed, fallen to earth. So we need to find... Yeah, we get to go downstairs.
I wonder how that interacts with effort, with your maximum effort. Like, I wonder if you get 1 point to spend for free in addition to the points that you can spend. Like, right now I'm wondering, for intellect, can we spend 3 total? 2 of the actual stat pool and then 1, like the bonus one that we get for free? Or is it automatically just applied up to that maximum of 2? The current maximum of 2, I should say.
So I'm asking Menthapa because he seems to have a good idea of what's going on down here.
Oh, yeah. And not only is that a good point, but it's also a good place to stop. Halt! Nope.